starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The following program contains mature content. Any opinions expressed are those solely of the host and any guests. Listener discretion strongly advised.
And welcome, my friends. Welcome to another ensemble episode of what we lovingly call Wise Thoughts. Each episode of Wise Thoughts is a step inside exclusively into my mind. You never know what you're going to hear. But one thing's for certain, my friends, this is a no BS zone. You'll always get it straight from the source, straight from me, with no apologies. And we got a great show in store for you today. This one you're going to want to buckle up and strap in. So go get your favorite beverage, get your favorite spot around our virtual campfire, because we're going to talk about soft language and the invasion of America. I am fed up with the lamestream media and the radical left communist Nazi party. And we're going to talk about the invasion of the United States, this time on Wise Thoughts. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. We're going to be right back right after this. You get ready, I'm getting ready, and we'll have at it in just a bit.
Proving yet again he should not be left unsupervised. Let's get back to the show. Here's Terry Weiss.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wise Thoughts. So glad you could join us for today's program. We appreciate you, and we are so glad that you decided to stop by. Yes, I'll learn how to talk. I really will. I'll tell you what, my friends, we got a great show in store for you today, a great episode of Wise Thoughts. And again, as stated in the opening, this program is not for the faint of heart, okay? If you're looking for candy-coated bubblegum, you've come to the wrong place. If you are looking to have your woke feelings coddled, you've come to the wrong place. If you are, excuse me, if you are looking to have, your safe space and your blankets and your cookies and your candy, you're definitely in the wrong place, my friends. Wise Thoughts is not the place for you to be. All right. Now, before we get underway with today's program, and like I said, it's going to be a doozer, because I have just had it up to here with certain things in the mainstream media and with many of you out there in society as well. And you know who you are. Not you, my loyal listeners, of course, but many of the ding-dongs out there that are just, don't have two brain cells to rub together. I know, they say, never insult an audience, never insult well, sometimes you got to tell it like it is, my friend. Sometimes you just have to put the proverbial mental pedal to the metal and state some facts. Plain and simple. State facts. I'm just adjusting some things here. Bear with me a moment. There we go. All right. Sorry, had to turn that off. Mr. Producer, you're supposed to have the studio ready when I'm going here. You're supposed to have everything ready for me to go, and so I don't have to worry about anything, and I don't know why you do that.
Well, there were other people in there using it beforehand, so I can't, I can't say what they're doing.
Why do you have echo on?
because I like to sound godly.
All right, well, I hope so. Anyway, welcome, one and all. Welcome to Weiss Thoughts. I am Terry Weiss. And hey, if you like the program, if you're digging it, check out the website, weissthoughts.com, W-Y-C-E. Just please make sure you spell my name right, W-Y-C-E, weissthoughts.com. I mentioned it on a show before. I get every incarnation of the spelling of my name, and it kind of makes me laugh. So, but that's okay. I mean, I applaud the efforts. I truly and honestly do. Thank you. Man, I tell you, the allergies are going today. But weissthoughts.com, there you can check out my exclusive blog from the website called Weiss Life. And you can do that. If you want to tweet at me on Twitter, it's at Terry Weiss, at Terry Weiss on Twitter. If you want to follow us on Facebook and all those fun places, it's very simple. It's facebook.com/Weiss Thoughts. Got a YouTube channel where I don't, go off into this stuff. I do a lot of music, instructional things and that, and funny stuff in the vlogging. It's just go to youtube.com/Weiss Thoughts on YouTube, right? Rumble channel, it's rumble.com/user/Terry Weiss. All right, I think we've got all of that. And if you want to email me, it's mail, M-A-I-L, mail@weissthoughts.com. There we go. All right, and we're going to get to the program here in just a bit, but real quick, today's interesting fact: which body part has the most bones? I bet a lot of you already know this, but which one has the most bones? Can you tell me, Mr. Producer Extraordinaire? Do you want to fathom a guess on which body part has the most bones?
I would say the foot.
No, it's not the foot. No.
Oh, I don't know then.
All right. Well, okay. Anyway, believe it or not, the body part that has the most bones in it is your hand. That's right. The hand has the most bones in the human body, which just some interesting fact that you can take and move forward for the day. I don't know why I told you that. I guess I wanted to start off mellow because I'm good and ticked off. I really am, and subsequently it is interfered with my happiness. Shut those off. Thank you. Man, I don't know why they kept popping up. Sorry for the technical glitches, folks. I am good and aggravated, and here's the reason why. Because it's not only happening here, ladies and gentlemen, but it's happening all over the United States, but mainly in my home communist state of New York. And I'm talking about soft language. They're not migrants. They're illegals. Okay? And I know some of you out of there, how could you say that, Terry? Oh, my God. How could you say such a thing? Yeah, I know. How could I say such a thing? Well, yeah, that's why all this is a money-making operation for the leftist communist Nazi party, better known as the Democratic Party in America. And I have had it up to here, okay, over my head with this soft language, especially the communist media. The state-run media is in bed with the Democratic Communist Nazi Socialist Party here in America. And they keep calling these illegal lawbreakers migrants. Oh, they're just migrants. Oh, don't feel sorry for them. All they want is a better life. All they're doing by breaking the laws and coming over the border like cockroaches. All they want to do is get free shit and take everything and, you, the American taxpayer, just work your ass off. Keep giving. Give till it bleeds. And then after it bleeds, we'll take your blood. Then after we take your blood, we'll take your soul. Just keep giving, America. Give to these poor people. Oh. I say fuck them. That's right. Now, I am not without feelings. All right, I am not a person that says, I'm so cruel and everything. It's not like that. But folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, pets of all ages, enough is enough. Upwards of over 5 million of these illegal aliens have streamed across all borders, both northern and southern, since the airhead in chief took over. There's literally no security at the border. And the communist-run, state-funded media is in bed. They're just showing you the sappy stories. Oh, little Chica Gonzalez and her children, man, come over the border then. AFA, they come over, they want a better life. That's what they show you. They show you that. Now, some of them probably are genuine in their aspirations. Some of them probably are. Okay? Some of them may be. I'm not going to try and paint a broad stroke that they're all pieces of garbage. However, all political parties, not just the Democratic Communist Nazi Party in America, but the lazy-ass, good-for-nothing, suck-off-the teat of hardworking American Republican Party, they're to blame. All the political parties are to blame because they've been kicking this can down the road for decades, my friends. They've been kicking this can down the road for many, 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 many years. And you hear about a bunch of lip service, from all sides. We're going to do this. We're going to reform immigration. We're going to make this. We're going to do that. We're going to strengthen the border. We're going to do that. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Yeah. And who feels the pain? Yes. The Americans feel the pain. We, the fellow Americans, the good, honest, hardworking citizens that were either born here or immigrated here and went through the legal process to become a United States citizen. We're the ones suffering, my friends, because our politicians, our lazy-ass politicians on all sides don't want to get off their blessed assurance and fix the fucking problem. But I'll tell you one thing. Don't call them migrants. They're illegal aliens. These aren't refugees from war-torn countries and everything. They're illegals that are crossing the border illegally. As far as I'm concerned, they need to be detained and returned from where they come. Return them from whence they cometh. They need to go back. I want my baby back, baby back. You take your immigrants back, immigrants back, immigrants back, immigrants back. We only have so many resources, my friends, and we need resources, and this is going to probably sound horrible to some of you. But you know what? It's time to wake up, grow up, and adult. We only have so many resources here in this nation. And according to the Democratic Nazi Communist Party, we're on the verge of defaulting because of the debt ceiling at this point in time. We're on the verge. We don't even know. We need more money for this. And we don't know. Because you're giving all our fucking money away, number one, to a war that we should have no place in, the Ukraine war, which I'm totally against. Okay, and that's definitely a topic for another show we're going to go into down the road here. And the government waste, the outright government waste and theft by agencies and politicians and those in political power have put us and brought us to where we are. There's veterans in this country. There's homeless American citizens in this country. There's people that need medical attention. Our elderly need better health care and affordable health care. All Americans need affordable and a better, a revamp of the health care system to help. But yet we want to bring in more problems, more troubles. Ladies and gentlemen, these people aren't vetted, okay? In most cases, these tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of illegals, and let me say it again for those of you in the cheap seats or those of you that may be, a little, emotionally, moronic, illegals We want to keep bringing them in. We don't know what diseases they're bringing. We don't know if they're criminals. A lot of them, a majority of them get caught or what have you, or get funneled into these centers. And, hey, appear in court in a year, appear in court in 2 years, and then they're just littered throughout the country, spread out. Our government, my friends, is trying to dilute the population of the United States of America, and not for the better. Not for the better, mind you. Now, again, I digress. I'm sure some of these individuals are stand-up people and human beings, but a good majority of them are pieces of shit. America is not the world's garbage can, nor should we ever be the world's garbage can. Oh, this microphone today is just giving me fits. I don't know why. It's just giving me fits, Mr. Producer. It doesn't want to. There we go. Sorry for the noise, folks. America is not the world's garbage can, nor should it ever be the world's garbage can. Who elected us to take in all the refuse of the world? We're a kind-hearted nation. Yes, we are. At our core, we're a generous people. We're a caring people. We're an empathetic people. Hell, we saved the world's ass twice. In World War I and in World War II. We saved your ass. France, are you taking notice? We saved your ass in World War II. Otherwise, you'd be goose-stepping and eating sauerkraut. And yet, a lot of the world likes to shit on us every chance they get. I've said it many times in past programs. I love America. Sure, we got our problems, but I love my country. No house is perfect. No home is perfect. But I love my country. But God damn it, we can't fix the world's problems. Sometimes, you gotta clean up your own yard before you worry about everybody else. And that's what we need to do, my friends. There is no reason elderly should go without eating, have to choose between eating a fucking meal or paying their bills or getting health care. There's no reason a veteran should be homeless in this country at all, or their families. Not one veteran of the armed forces should ever be homeless without health care for them and their families. Ever. Because if it wasn't for the fine folks in the armed forces, there would be no America. But yet we want to let these illegals swarm over the border and start handing out free shit. Here's free healthcare. Here's free housing. Here's free clothing. Here's a free place, to go live. Oh, we'll bump these people out. They want in New York State, my friends, to put these people in school gymnasiums where your children are. Now, hey, if a rapist ends up in that school gymnasium, hey, your kid gets raped in the bathroom at school, what are you going to do? You'll cry to a system that doesn't give a flying fuck about you, and all we'll hear about is the poor migrant. I might sound like a heartless, cruel prick, but ladies and gentlemen, at some point you have to be rational about this. You have a house. You have an apartment where you live, I'm assuming. Would you just let everyone in, no matter what? Someone comes to your door, hey, I want some food, Nick, let me in. And then more people come in, more people, and you don't know these people. And maybe a couple of those people that you let in beat the shit out of you, rape your wife, screw your dog, whatever, steal from you, and end up killing you or whatever. Or maybe they just come in and eat up all your food and everything, and then they say, oh, all your food's gone, we'll see ya, goodbye. We have doors and locks on our home, not because we hate the world outside, but because we love the people inside. And that's what America has to start realizing, is we've got to get back to the simple fact of we got to love our country enough to protect it. Now, I'm not saying we have to be recluse and not let anybody in ever. There's occasions where that is called for. work visas, student visas, what have you. But we gotta really, ladies and gentlemen, take a hard look at immigration and not just use immigration reform as a political stunt, a grandstand for the camera, an election time slogan. We need to get some serious shit done with this. I would pull the military back. I would post the military at all our borders. Surround the whole country with military. Round the clock. Guards and towers. And there's certain entry points, and that's where you have to go through. And also we need to, again, fix immigration reform. It shouldn't take years, and these people that honestly want to come here and become part of the United States, that have good intentions and are seeking a better life, it shouldn't cost them, hundreds of thousands of dollars to do so. You got enough government programs for every fucking thing else. It shouldn't take much to put together a comprehensive, common sense program to help these folks. And that's what we need, my friends. That's what we need. But the media needs to stop calling these people migrants. They're illegal aliens. And honestly, a lot of them need to get their asses kicked right back out of this country. A good majority of them. Because we've got human traffickers, fentanyl, and every other type of thing pouring over our northern and southern borders. And I know a lot of you are sitting out there now going, boy, Terry, you sound like a real piece of shit. You sound like a hate monger. You sound like a racist. No, I just love my country. And I love my citizenry. And I love our independence and our solidarity and our nationalism, dare I say. I love the United States. And I am not ashamed to say it. I boast a United States flag proudly in my yard. Daily. Again, we got our problems. We got shit we can better. But that's internal, and we can work on that stuff. Absolutely. But I don't want to see my country destroyed from within by callous, non-caring, political-hungry politicians and political parties that all they want to do is try and buy votes and dilute the population. I mean, you can go on for hours about this topic, my friends. You get the people, the bleeding hearts. Well, nobody wants to pick the oranges or the potatoes out of the ground, so these people do the work that Americans won't. I got news for you. I got machines that can do that shit. And you don't have to pay wages. You just buy the machine once, maintain it. There you go. Problem solved. All that is a socially political excuse to try and tug at your heartstrings. And they do that, and they figure that if they show that enough and keep saying the words enough, same thing like migrant, they figure if they keep saying that word enough over and over and over and over again that you'll cave and go, oh, all right. It's like a little kid. Mommy, can I have candy? No. Mommy, can I have candy? No. Mommy, can I have candy? No. Mommy. All right, take the fucking candy jar and get the fuck away from me. It's a psyop, man, on the American people. These are not migrants. They're illegals. And I'll keep shouting it from the rooftops. They are illegals. And they need to go back. They should not be admitted. We have enough shit going on in this nation. We have enough problems internally. We have enough suffering with our citizenry, going through this recession that this administration has created. We need to get our house in order. And again, we need to get serious about a common sense policy that makes sense if we want to let people into this country. You just don't throw open the borders. If you have no borders, you have no country, my friends. So what the fuck's the use? I mean, I can go on about this forever and ever and ever, but unfortunately, folks, today I'm short on time. But I just wanted to get my feelings out there. I mean, leave me some comments for the show, okay? You want to email me, mail@weissthoughts.com. I'm more than interested in hearing your point of view, absolutely. But I'm sure many of you out there, because you've emailed me, you've interacted with me on Twitter, at Terry Weiss on Twitter, that you're fed up too. You're fed up with Americans, legal American citizens of all races, creeds, and nationalities being pushed aside to let illegal people into this country and create more problems, where this is one that's real easy to solve for now. Just stop letting them in for a while, and let's get to work on real reform and also helping the American citizen. Hey, thanks for listening to the program today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you out there. And remember, to see a change in the world, you have to be the change in the world you want to see. It all starts with you, the person looking back at you in the mirror every morning. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. If you want to tweet at me on Twitter, it's at Terry Weiss. Stop by the website, weissthoughts.com, just to make sure you spell my name right, W-Y-C-E, weissthoughts.com. And hey, leave us a positive rating and review on your favorite podcast provider, won't you? Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets about Weiss Thoughts. And I look forward to gathering yet again around the virtual campfire with you real soon. Take care.